Daniel Hemric's first Duralast Cup Series win was a big one at Texas Motor Speedway. Here's Daniel Hemric's 2020 Lone Star 500 race-winning Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet Camaro. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another custom NASCAR diecast review. Now this one is a NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Texas Motor Speedway raced win diecast. This is entirely custom. I built this car, I customized the package, all that good stuff, guys. This is the car that Daniel Hemric got his first Duralast Cup win. This was, of course, April 5th. The Lone Star 500, the patriotic Texas race that was supposed to be ran literally. It was supposed to be ran New Year's Eve. And with the whole crap with YouTube and all that jazz, it dragged it out. It got postponed. But we finally were able to get the race in. And Daniel Hemric, believe it or not, huge sleeper, wins the race. And it was a barn burner. I'll have a link down below to the actual race. But here's the box, folks. So it's Daniel Hemric, the Bass Pro Shops car. He won it. So you got NASCAR Duralast Cup Series here. You got Lone Star 500, the race logo. I even added it here. I was like, you know what? Let's add a little bit of a three-dimensional detail. Daniel Hemric, Richard Childress Racing, RCR right there. And you pan over here to the right. I mean, just look at that. I like doing these 164 box customs, man. I like that. And it might look really sloppy just putting logos on it. It's not meant to be perfect, It's not meant to be perfect. It's a custom. So go over here to the right, you got the Duralast Cup Series logo covering the barcode, and of course it still opens with it. It's not like it's sealed to it, I can still open this. Of course, these boxes are always hard to open because you don't want to tear the corners, but believe me, you can open this and it just swings out like normal. The decals are clear coated, so I can grab this, I could rub it, it's not gonna damage it, right? So you got the Texas Motor Speedway logo here, with of course, the little cool little race car right there. I love that. Get over here on the back end of the car. I'll get to the detail of the car a little bit later, don't worry. Get Lone Star 500, winner, Texas Motor Speedway, April 5th, 2020, first NASCAR Duralast Cup Series win. And this was the race that kept Daniel Hemric alive in the Season 2 championship run. Of course, you got Diecastbuffet logo here. Go over here to the right side, or in this case, the left side of the box, but the right side over here. What is it? Daniel Hemric, number 8 Bass Pro Shops, 19 Camaro 01, limited edition. And of course, you got the Texas logo here and there. So you got some, logos all over the box. Flip it over here to the top. You got the Texas Lone Star 500 logo here, which is a patriotic event, right? It's kind of like our own version of the Coke 600, but I'm a Texas guy. I've always liked the idea of Texas having a patriotic event, so I was like, you know what? Let's run the Lone Star 500. And I got the logo there. I didn't put nothing here. I should have put something there, but I didn't. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Lone Star 500 Season 2 race-winning Daniel Hemric Camaro out of the box. Alrighty, folks, here it is. This is Daniel Hemric's Texas race-winning Chevrolet Camaro. Now, I still got to do Harvick's playoff Texas win. I still got to do that joint. But for the Duralast Cup Series, I got a Texas race win car here. So, one big detail you might be able to notice is I actually replaced the wheels. I actually got the 2019, the era correct, the year model correct Goodyears. I actually took them off a patriotic car and I put them on this. So you got the correct Goodyears. You can see on this side, you can see just all the different little confetti pieces. You got Tracker Boats, American Ethanol, Caterpillar, and right here, it's very hard to do this review, I might add. It's kind of like Race Day 2011 Spark model reviews. You can see right here in this right rear. You can see the crinkling. That's kind of bent in a little bit, from the burnout. But you got that going on, so it has the red cap logo there. You can see all the little notches cut out around the fender well, with the the tire kind of whiplashing a little bit. I didn't ball the tires on this one. A good burnout, but not a severe burnout. Of course, you got Daniel Hemric, Cessna, Alsco, Tracker Boats, all that good stuff. You got some small ones down here, Liberty National, all that good stuff. Got the Daniel Hemric number 8. It's a shame he's not returning back in 2020, but hey, it's still pretty cool. So you got this die cast, and this was a fast car. This is a car that was fast at Atlanta, and this car was fast, man. This was a very fast car, and when you make these customs, you end up retiring them because you have to, strip them and customize them and all that jazz. But you can just see how the confetti is kind of just bare bones on this side. Confetti is definitely a side type of confetti. So go here to the back of the car. I apologize for the camera angles here too. I apologize for that because it is very difficult to be able to get the lighting and everything to be good on this. So you got the back end of the car here. You got the rookie stripes. This was his first year in Duralast Cup competition. Just a little bitty piece of confetti here and there. So nothing really much going on. The whole car does have a wash on it. It does have some weather effects. A little bit of some. I think it's a piece of confetti. I think it's a piece of confetti right there. Go here to the right side of the car, and I tell you, man, this was a fun project too. There was a crap load, and I mean a crap load of race grime on the right side. So let me adjust my lighting a little bit. You can just see all of the freaking race wear grime. Now try to get a better camera angle. Look at that. Notice how it's super shiny here. And notice how it's very dull and subtle here. That's because I weathered it. I put, the weather effects. Made that thing, as grimed up as possible. I did get a donut there. It's not the best donut, I'll be honest. I could have done better. That was really like my first take at doing a donut, so I gotta get better at that. But you could just see a little bit of some. You could see a little bit of like a Goodyear kind of, whiplash around the right rear. This thing keeps moving. It's not screwed down to the base, so forgive me for that. But yeah, the tires, they do have, your normal racetrack kind of grime on it, the speedy dry, the dust, all that stuff. So the tires definitely look race used. There's a little bit of some straggler confetti around the race car. You can see it over here on the passenger side window. You can see, like a piece of confetti right here on the A on tracker boats, which I really like that. I like just seeing a scattered effect instead of it just being in one place and just like clogging up the entire car. It's very spaced out, and I think that's very important for authenticity, for making a realistic, confetti race win. The whole car, it's grimy, it's got dust, the whole car is filthy, and that's what matters when it comes to a race win car. Alright, so you go over here to the front of the car, and this might just be my favorite part of the car. Look at the front windshield. Notice how it has like these little spots across it. It looks like watermarks, water stains. When you splash something, like you put water on a mirror and it dries and it leaves a spot. That's what it kind of looks like. It looks like a whole bunch of, champagne running down the front windshield, and it just kind of stained it. You got to wipe it off a little bit, a bunch of spots and whatnot. But yeah, you can see the confetti, how on the windshield it's a little bit more soaked than over here on the the side of the car. The confetti just, pouring down from the roof of the car. I like that. I like that. That looks good. Over here on the splitter, you can see a lot of congestion with the confetti, which is normal because, it builds up on sharp angles of the race car. So I got some down there. I got some on the nose of the Camaro. You can see, let me move my light here, but you can see right here as well. You can see a bunch of confetti. Just a little bit of some dirt race grime, but you might be noticing something pretty significantly different here on the nose. Notice there is no BassProShop.com logo. Yes, no BassProShop.com logo. I actually removed that. I actually painted over that, and I tell you what, it makes this car look so much better, and I might do it with the Trix, to be honest with you. My idea with the confetti is that it's shot from this side, so it'd be the left front of the car, and it kind of just, cast it over, and it just kind of like the particles kind of just, spread around the race car. But I like that. I like seeing the little spots right here, the little race spots. You see those on your actual race win cars. And of course, you got the driver's window net. How did I not mention that? So of course, over here on the left side of the car, the driver's side, you do have actual netting. Right there, you got the driver's window net, but you also got that small little window net right there. That's actually a separate piece. Those are two separate pieces. I actually got that connected. I got that connected. So you can look at your 124. You notice there's a piece right here. There's a gap, and then you have your main piece here. So I did that with the William Byron Talladega win. I was able to do that with the Daniel Hemric Texas win also. And of course, with the roof of the car, you know, you do have your gigantic number 8 right there. You can see all the confetti kind of just, you know, casted in that one little corner there, and it just kind of just spread out across the car. A lot of dirt, a lot of grime on this thing, man, I tell you. And you might not be able to see this as well on the car, but inside of the race car, there also is seat belts, a painted dashboard, and of course a detailed interior. You know, all the roll bars and all that stuff, it is painted silver. You can see a little bit of that with the driver's window nets, but you can definitely see a little bit of the seat belts there. But yeah, the whole detailed inside the car it's all detailed, right? Anyways, guys, appreciate all those who tune in and watch, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you want to see more, you know, projects like this, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. Post a lot of cool NASCAR diecast stuff, updates on the channel, all that good stuff, If you want to check out the race that this cat won right here, the Lone Star 500, you can go ahead and see that down in the description below. We'll have a link to that. And if you want to see some more NASCAR Donuts Cup Series racing, tune in this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in for the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway, the first ever NASCAR Donuts Cup Series night race at Bristol. A lot of championship, you know, implications there. Who's going to win the Donuts Cup Season 2? Who knows? Anyways, folks, hope you're having a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.